Hey everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just coming up to Bitcoin, but the CoinsKid crew. So Bitcoin's doing incredibly well, isn't it? You know, it just keeps shooting up, doesn't it? Consolidating a range and then bolting again. And lots of these altcoins are catching up. Like I said to you, going down the list, there's lots of opportunity here on CoinsKid.com. For example, if we go to tracking crypto, I did include this quite recently in a video. We looked at this particular section that I built for the CoinsKid crew. I was looking at CRV, I think was one, and Balancer, and both of them are bolted off this chart and doing really, really well. So again, these are the opportunities in this bull market, the ones that are bearish, under the water, lagging altcoins, low caps. Okay, so I will get more videos out on that, but if you are looking for the opportunities in the space, then you know, come to coinskid.com, go to tracking crypto and click on bearish coins, and they're all in there. So if we take a look at the crypto zones right now, you can clearly see the market is really overheated. We've got sell short signals outweighing the long signals right now, so we've got a very overheated micro time frame here for Bitcoin. The fear and greed on the macro is pushing into 82. Wow. So I'm actually building some more metrics here, and I'm building some systems and, you know, signals and data points for the CoinsKid crew. I'm hard at work coding away. I'm trying to create a reliable data point that we can just look at, and it tells us when to sell, regardless of the emotion or the fact that, you know, we're printing bearish patterns or bearish divergence or whatever. I'm looking for the data in this chart to tell us, right, boom, you know, we've got to get out. So there's many metrics that I'm looking at. So stay tuned. I will get that out to you ASAP, and it will be part of the, you know, the premium access right there on coinskid.com. So, you know, I really appreciate all the feedback, the warm feedback that I'm getting. But it was only a few weeks ago I did show you this heat map, okay, and the opportunities down here in the floor for the particular, you know, cryptocurrency market cap right there. And equally, you know, the crypto zones that it was outweighing, the buy long medium was far outweighing this particular level here. If we go back, you can clearly see only a few days ago, where are we? All the way down here. Look at that, really outweighing 19%. 5 days ago was telling us that we needed to go long in this market, and look at that, we've gone long. And you know, from that point right now, we're having a massive pump, and eventually this will be telling us, you know, you're overheated and you've got to go short. So on the micro, I would not actually be entertaining any longs at this point. Okay, obviously on the macro, the more zoomed out, the hodl, you know, the hodl society right there, the people that just want to buy and hodl the coins for the bull market top, yeah, absolutely. You know, we're in a bull market, raging bull market, we're doing incredibly well. But on the micro, you know, when you're overheated like this, it's not necessarily a good area to go long. This is something I'm trying to convey to you. You need to be going long when, you know, this chart's telling you to go long, and all the, you know, the blood, the fear is in the floor, which it was 5 days ago. Okay, and everyone was saying no way, and I was posting setups in the Discord and on Twitter and showing you in the videos. So anyway, enough spiel. These are just metrics. I'm going to try and refine them a little bit more, but you know, I've created this for the CoinsKid crew, so just get involved, just sign up through the links on coinskid.com. Let's dive into the Bitcoin chart and see what we can see. Okay, so looking at Bitcoin on the weekly time frame, I think there's a chance that Bitcoin could correct at some point, but obviously at the minute I need to see more data, so I'm always trying to find reasons to be wrong in this channel. Okay, and this is what I do. You know, I always even counter my own analysis. I've been countering many people's analysis. For example, I countered Capo's analysis down here, then I countered Savi's analysis down here when he was saying we're going to roll over. Equally in the summer just there, when we lost the S&P 500, you know, Alessio Ristani was calling for a bear market. I countered that analysis because I got so many comments and questions. Please take a look at that analysis, and you know, what do you think, and things like that. And equally a few weeks ago, you know, I've been getting loads and loads of messages about blockchain backer, you know, comments on the videos, private messages. Please take a look at blockchain backer. He says that Bitcoin's bearish and things like that. So I jumped into his stream. I was, you know, looking at his analysis and saying, I think, you know, your count could be wrong, and he blocked me basically. But I wish he hadn't have blocked me, because I'd love to get on with the guy. I'd love to talk to him because he's a fantastic analysis, you know. But I think that with blockchain backer, and I've gone through this with you so many times, I think a lot of people are looking at this wrong top. I think that that's a true top, okay, of a bull market, and I think that at this point there's been an ABC, and right now we're coming up. So if I'm correct, and I would love to be wrong, to be honest with you, I would absolutely love to be wrong, then what's the alternative? So the alternative is that from this bottom here, this has been a wave 1, and then we'll have a wave 2 and a wave 3. Now if that is correct, we should expect a macro correction at the all-time high, because that's a perfect place to get dumped on. Okay, as soon as we sort of peek ahead above it, yay, we're going to the moon, and then boom, we get dumped on basically. And at that point I would expect a macro ABC wave 2, and this is your third wave. Okay, and it's just a bigger cycle, isn't it? And I've gone through this with you. So is there any other confluence to that analysis? Well, there is. You know, it's equally in the halvening and equally in the XLP chart. So let me show you right now. So again, I'll remind you that this alternative count that I have will be invalidated if Bitcoin does one thing: takes out that high, holds it as support, see you later. this is all out the window, basically. You know, this inverse head and shoulders pattern that I'm looking at as a potential scenario. So what is the potential confluence of this particular analysis right now? So this vertical line, this is the halvening for Bitcoin, basically. So typically we come up into it, everyone gets super bullish, and then we correct as the halvening comes. Okay, so right now we're coming up into it. So the halvening narrative, you know, buy as much Bitcoin as you can. There's going to be very little on the exchanges and all that kind of business, you know, and then boom, we correct. And the halvening is simply a buy the rumor, sell the news event. Okay, I've seen it before. Now I did make an emergency update last year on Litecoin for the CoinsKid crew, because everyone again was saying, please take a look at Litecoin. It's, you know, halvening, it's going to explode. I looked at it and called the absolute top on that, and we shorted it, you know, and it's been an amazing trade for us. And it was part of my confluence analysis that at this point as well, when Bitcoin was going sideways, at this point when the halvening was occurring for you know, Bitcoin, that we was going to have the C wave, and the confluence was with the Litecoin chart right there. So again, you know, the confluence is potentially in the fundamentals of Bitcoin. The halvening could create this kind of big macro correction, okay, for Bitcoin. So equally, is there anything in any other charts? Well, there is. I've been looking at this count for a very long time, as you're fully aware. And I think that from this bull market top in January of 2018, XRP has been in a 5-wave correction that's not over. Okay, so obviously I'd love to be wrong on this chart as well. And like I said to you, holding this support, selling of support. If I'm wrong, we should break out here, and we've got a huge horizontal, and we're breaking out on the 3rd point resistance. Fantastic. Bitcoin breaks out, XRP breaks out. But I'm always trying to find alternatives and reasons in the charts that I could be wrong, obviously, and I do like to counter my own analysis. So right now, looking at this particular chart for XRP, I think there's a potential right now. We're in an A wave, this is a B wave, this has been a C wave truncation that bottomed in January. I've gone through this with you, and you're still in the D wave, which is coming up relatively soon. You know, March, I think we get a big thrust up for XRP, if I'm correct, and then we have the big E wave. So this would add confluence that if we get this macro ABC at this point, this could add confluence to the big ABC macro for Bitcoin as well, and then boom, we're out of there, and then boom, we're out of there. So it's a little bit of confluence perhaps, but obviously for this you know, alternative to come in, we have to see rejection the all-time high for Bitcoin. So that's basically Bitcoin, and a little bit of confluence in analysis with XRP that, you know, been looking at this sort of A, this B, this C correction coming up for you know, XRP, a D wave, then an E wave, and then we got really compressed and a 5-wave compression pattern before expansion to the upside. And it sort of kind of marries in with the potential scenario that, you know, Bitcoin is about to have the ABC come back up in an inverse head and shoulders pattern like this and break out to the upside. So a little bit of confluence perhaps at the moment, but obviously I need to see more data in both charts for that particular analysis to ring true. I think the invalidation in short term is Bitcoin just simply taking out the high. I would expect at that point we've not got the ABC. What we've got is a 1, 2, 3 for XRP, and we've got a 3rd point resistance breakout, and you know, the ABCD 5-wave correction is completely off the table. So again, we're looking for that on both of these charts. We're just looking for it to take out that high, and we're looking for this red line to be broken for XRP, and at that point I think both charts are super bullish. I understand that update, and again, there's no bias. You know, I'm not super bear, super bull, whatever. It's just simple data and technical analysis that I relay to you on a daily basis. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.